Hello and welcome. My name is Damien, and this is your 30-minute class focusing on flexibility and balance. Today you'll need some clear space so that we can work together, a mat, a sturdy armless chair, and a TheraBand like this. I'll be doing today's class barefoot. You're more than welcome to also do barefoot or in shoes or in non-slip socks on a non-slip surface. Have plenty of water close by and please stay hydrated, and above all, work at your own pace. All right, let's begin. Stand with your legs just separated about hip distance apart, toes pointing towards me, easy stance. Swing your arms back with your palms facing me, and then cross them over your chest, grabbing your shoulders or your back. Swing. And just breathe, just a relaxing movement, just to get the shoulders moving, the body moving, alternating one arm over the other. 8, 7, letting your knees just relax and react to the movement, but still staying stable. 2, and 1. Excellent. Step touch side to side. Just a little step touch. Another movement to get us moving, warming up. If you want to add a little bit more intensity, you can bend your knees a little bit more, sending the glutes slightly back. Make sure the back stays straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Shake it out a little bit. We'll do another step touch to the side, but only this time, as we step to the side, reach your hands towards me, thumbs up. Bring your feet together and draw your elbows back, pinching your shoulder blades together slightly into a row. Reach forward, thumbs up towards me, legs together, row back. Out, in, out, in. Try to feel your shoulder blades are coming together or retracting. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Roll your shoulders forward and roll them back. Feet together, hands on hips. Reach your right leg out, right thumb forward. Bring your feet and your arm back in. We go. We'll just give each other a thumbs up each time. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. And then a little shake out here. I'm getting warm. Let's bring our feet into a parallel stance. And what that is that your feet are directly underneath your hips and your toes are pointing towards me so that your feet are parallel to each other. And bend your knees. Hinge your body forward from your hips with a straight back. From the side, it looks like this. And you'll swing your arms back, either by your hips or slightly above your hips. And then straighten your legs and unhinge your back, like forward. And reach your arms with your thumbs up, medium or high. Bend and up. And send your glutes back. Back is straight. And we'll continue. I'm just going to face you now. And lift. Lower. And lift. Lower. Picking up the tempo just a little bit before swing. 2. And you can slow it down, remember, work at your own pace. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the arms, excellent. Place your hands on your hips, bring your feet closer together than you normally would, and we'll take some knee lifts, right? Just give me 4 here, 1. Now you can bring your knee to your ankle, to your mid-calf, your foot to your ankle, to your mid-calf, or all the way up to your knee, but make sure that this hip doesn't hike up. And lower. 2, you can also point your foot if you like, and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. Now you can keep your hands here or bring your hands up and draw them down for a goalpost position and lift. You can also just bring your hands here and then a little bit higher. So you have lots of options. And up. 3. A little bit of a hold on each one. 2. And 1. One more. Reach, open the arms. Great. Shake that one out. Let's place our hand, come back to that same stance where your feet are slightly narrower than usual. Hands on your hips, on your shoulders, or behind your head. I'll demonstrate here. Knee lift with a torso twist. So bring your toe either to your ankle, mid-calf, or knee without hiking your hip up. Keep your hips level. Now keep your knee pointing towards me as you twist the upper body towards that up knee. Untwist, place the foot down underneath you. Switch sides or switch legs, low, medium, or high, and twist, center, and lower. Now, as you're doing this one, of course the standing leg is important, but please don't forget that the working leg, this leg that's up, has to hold its position. That's really, really important for this balance challenge. So feel the energy in your left leg lifting as you twist, sustain it. Good, center, and lower. We have 4 more. Lift, and twist. Woo! Center, see what I mean? And lower. Lift, twist, not an easy exercise. Center and down. We have 2 more. Knee towards me, twist, center, and lower. 1 more. Feel all the toes of your standing foot on the floor. Center and down. Open your arms, shake it out. Great. So let's take some lunges with pelvic curls. Feet are pointing to me. Take your right foot back into a lunge, and you don't want to step out here, and you certainly don't want to step crossed. So you're going to be right here, stepping right behind you. So now I'm going to show sideways. Step behind, bend the back knee and the front knee so that both are in a parallel, in a perpendicular. Arms is going to under, cut. Going to feel a stretch here, and then spring off the back leg back to center. Then you'll do the second leg. Step back, lower down, tuck the pelvis under, feeling the back thigh stretch, untuck, and then spring off of the back foot. Let's face each other for this one. Ready? Step your right foot back, down, tuck pelvis, untuck, and here. Let's go. Step back, untuck, then untuck, and then center. 2 more. Step back, scoop the belly and tuck, untuck, step forward, making sure that your knee is in alignment with your ankle, so you don't want to be here or here. Lunge, tuck, untuck, and center. Excellent. Step your feet apart wider than your hips and hip circle 4 to the right. 3, that feels good after all that. Let's go the other direction. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Bring your feet back together, hands on your hips, and let's have your feet, once again, more narrow or narrower. It's a hard word to say, narrower than usual. Hands on your hips or behind your head. I'm gonna stay here for this one. Find your flamingo stance. Low, medium, or high. Rotate the leg outwards. You can always use the chair for assistance if you need. Rotate it in and place it down. Let's do the other side. And lift. Rotate out. Even if this leg doesn't rotate a lot, keep your pelvis stable. And lower. Let's do 4 more. Lift. Open. Close. And down. And lift. Remember, you can always grab the chair. Low, medium, or high. You can also just lift your heel and pivot this way if you want, okay? Lift, open, knee forward, and down. 1 more. And down. Great, shake it out. Okay, so now let's go back into that parallel stance where your feet are directly underneath your hips, toes are pointing towards me, and bend your knees. We did this one at the end of the warm-up. Chest forward, arms back. Now, as you come up, you can bring your arms low, medium, or high, and I'd like you to go into a knee lift with your right leg. Place the foot down and lower into the squat. We're gonna alternate sides. And up, lift. Now, it's important to feel the connection between your upper body and lower body through your core. So as you're coming up, I want you to pull the belly in and then lower. And you should feel some real stability there when you do that. Arms go up, lift the knee, back is straight, tum-tum in. Place foot down, swing the arms back and squat, chest up, and lift. We have 1 more. And lower. And lift. Great. And down. Shake it out. So now you may hold the chair or not. Feet directly underneath your hips, knees stretched, shoulder blades back, tailbone down, core braced. Hands here. Rise up. Make sure you're in the center of your foot, not out and not in. So center of the foot, doesn't matter how high, just as high as you like, and lower. Let's do 7 more. Up, 2, lower, 2. Up, 2, lower, 2. 4 more. 4, woo. Feel all the toes reaching flat. 3, 2, 1, hold. And lower. Great. Let's do a dynamic calf stretch. Face sideways, profile. Take your leg that's closest to me and step back. Take the other leg and step forward. Bend your knee and stretch. Bend, so you're getting a stretch in that calf, and push the heel down. Bend the front knee, bend the back knee, straighten both knees. Let's do 3 more. 2, and 1. Great. Feet together. Let's do the other side. Stand profile. Take your leg that's closest to me, step back, the other leg forward in a split stance. Bend both knees, stretching the back calf, and then straighten both knees, pressing that heel down. So you get 2 different kinds of stretches. This one feels a little lower towards the Achilles. This one goes a little bit up, right? A little bit more up through the entire calf. Let's do 3 more. 3. Remember, again, posture is really important in every position. You want to keep your back straight. And I like to feel like my spine is lengthening and there's space in between my... Okay, Let's go into, we're gonna go into a parallel plie. Straighten the knees and rise up. Lower, bend, straighten, rise up. Now we're gonna combine the two. And 1, and up. 2, try to keep it moving from one position to the other. 3, and 4. Hold this one here. Again, you can always hold the chair. I want you to shift to one side. See if you can lift the toe. Place the toe down. Shift to the other side. Lift the toe. Woo, and down. Shift to one side. Lift the toe. And down. Shift to the other side. It's very challenging. Lift the toe. And down. Lower. Bend your knees. Shake it out. Okay. Remember, chair is always available to you. Let's do some foot circles. Stand with your feet almost together, so more narrower than usual, and lift this foot off and bring it slightly forward. We're going to circle the foot 4 times outwards. 3, try to get as much movement in that foot as you can. 2, all the way through the toes, and 1. Let's go the other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Place the foot down. Great. Let's do the other leg. Reach the foot forward and circle outwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's reverse it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. All right. Step out, feet wider than your hips, and you can keep your hands on your hips, on your shoulders, behind your head, or in a V position. Bend to the right, lengthening your spine, but try not to shift the weight in your hips. Keep your hips directly in between your feet and lengthen your spine out to the side. Now as you come up, see if you can find more length, and you'll start to feel how that core really engages. And bend to the left. And up. Bend to the right. And up. Whew. Bend to the left. And up. Let's do 2 more. Bend to the right. Up. Bend to the left. And up. Open the arms. Bring the feet together. Okay. Let's go into I love calling this the flamingo because I think that's a beautiful bird and it's a nice imagery. So we'll keep your feet narrower than usual. I'm getting better at that word. And hands on the hips. Bring your right toe to the ankle, mid-calf, or knee. Remember, we're not hiking up that hip. Now hold this here, and I want you to give a full extension. Bring it in and down. We have same leg. Extend. Now the leg doesn't have to be high, but I would like you to give a full extension of the leg so you feel your quadricep, your thigh muscles engaging, and you're gonna hold your knee in place and then put it down. We have 1 more. Lift, extend, in, and lower. Let's go second side. Toe to ankle, mid-calf or knee, full extension. Bring it in and lower down. Full knee lift, extension, knee lift, and lower. 2 more. Now you can place your feet closer together if you need to. I like that sometimes. I like to feel that my feet are directly underneath me. Right? Extend, in, and lower. Good. Little shake. Let's do the same thing side. We won't go as high to the side. Maybe mid-calf at the highest. Extend the leg out to the side. Bring it back in, lower down. 1. Extend, in, and down. 1. Extend, in, lower down. One more. 1. Extend, in, lower down. Other side, here we go. 1, remember low, medium, or high. I'm not gonna bring my foot as high for this one because it's, I wanna try to keep my hips as level as I can, and lower. We have lift, extend, feel the energy in this leg. This will help that leg balance. Okay, so this leg can't be kind of a dead weight. You wanna really put energy in this leg and hold it up. And in, and lower. One more. Feeling the abdominals pull up and in and down. Great. Give it a little shake. This next one, a little bit challenging. I'm gonna turn profile for this one. Okay. Feet together. Slide the leg that's closest to me, slide it out. We're gonna hinge the body forward with a straight back and lift the leg up and find your balance. Remember, your legs are parallel. Take your arms and you're gonna reach forward and back to your thighs or slightly behind if that's comfortable on your shoulders. Forward and back. Forward and back. We have 3 more. Forward and back. Keep reaching this leg, this back leg. 2, woo, and 1, and back, and come up. Great. So we're just gonna do that one to the back like that. Second side, make sure that the knee is over in alignment with the ankle. You don't wanna be open this way, and you certainly don't wanna be this way, okay? So, feet parallel, but facing this way. Slight bend in your knees. Step the leg that's closest to me back. Hip hinge forward and lift the back leg up. Feel the glute and hamstring of the back leg. Your glute is your derriere, your tush muscles, okay? Hold there and reach forward and back. 2 and back. 3 and back. 4, we have 2 more. 5 and 6. Reach that back leg and come up. Wow, great. Okay, shake it out. All right, so now let's go down to the floor, to the mat. Turn and face your chair, okay? Bend your knees. Hip hinge forward, okay? Now, if you need your chair closer to the mat, you can do that. Oh, I forgot one detail. Please come back up. Take your TheraBand and place it close to you on the mat, okay? Like off to the side where it's within reach. Now, you can use the chair to come down. I'm gonna step onto the mat here, okay? Bend your knees, hip hinge forward, place one hand on your thigh, take one foot back and lower down gently onto the knee. Place one hand on the mat, then the other hand on the mat, and take your other foot back and onto its knee. So now we're on all fours. Turn and face me and slowly lower your hip onto the mat. Then walk yourself down and lower onto your side. Turn and shift and lie on your back. Ah, we made it. Super easy. Take all the time you need, okay? So now, place your hands flat on your mat. Knees are bent. Feet are hip distance apart and parallel, so no turnout in your feet. No turn in, no turn out, just straight in alignment with your knees. Palms down. Retract your shoulder blades or gently pinch them together and brace your core. We're gonna keep our backs absolutely straight. Firmly plant your feet into the mat as you use your tush to lift your hips up. So your spine is floating up. Now see if you can come up to where the hip flexors are as flat as you can and your thigh muscles as long as you can without arching the back. We don't want that. I want you to use your glutes or your tush muscles, glutes. We'll call them glutes from now on. And lower down. Let's do that 5 more times. Lift, squeeze the glutes gently, and lower down. So try to feel that your spine is lengthening and floating, and all of your toes are on the floor. 2, and 1. Let's add 1 more. And lift. Can you hold this position as you lift your arms up? Low, medium, or high? Thumbs up, please. See if you can almost touch your thumbs to the floor. You don't have to. Somewhere in between is fine too. And down. And lift. And down. You're sustaining the hip position. And lift. Neck is relaxed. Feeling that shoulder mobility. Now turn your palms flat on the floor and lower the hips down. Excelente. So now bring your hands into a goalpost position, thumbs up, and bring the leg that's closest to me into tabletop. So what tabletop is 90-degree angle, hello TheraBand, from your hip to your knee and from your knee to your toe. Okay. And then the same with the other leg. So your shins should be flat like a tabletop. You could put your dinner on it. But don't do that because we're about to twist. and besides, who wants to eat like this, right? Okay. Now, shoulders are on the floor. Twist your legs towards me, keeping the shoulders flat on the mat. Don't go so far. This is enough. Exhale, center. Inhale as you twist your legs away from me. Try to keep your knees level. Exhale, center. Now, let's go a little bit further as long as you're in control. Twist, shoulders are down. Inhale. Exhale, center. And twist. Exhale, center. We have 1 more. Twist. Exhale, center. And twist. Exhale, center. Great. Place 1 foot down, followed by the other. Place your hands flat on the mat. And let's do 1 hip bridge where we're going to push our hips up with a straight back, feeling that stretch in the hip flexor, and then lower down. Excellent. Take your TheraBand. Okay. Make sure it's even so that you're not just grabbing on one end. Okay. And now you're going to take it and wrap it around the foot that's closest to me. And stretch. Now, my arms are pretty high up, so it's a significant stretch, okay? You can bring your arms lower on the TheraBand and have less stretch, right? It doesn't matter how high, it just matters that you feel it, okay? And if you want to add a little bit of challenge, don't be surprised if you start to feel, the longer you're in this position, that the higher you can go, because your hamstring or the back of your leg is starting to relax. You're going to be able to have a little bit more mobility. Now the other leg is bent. It stays bent, just like mine, okay? Now, maybe grab a little higher if you like, so that you feel that your leg can relax in the TheraBand. So your hands are holding it, and your leg is relaxing in the TheraBand, kind of like being in a hammock, okay? So now, hold that there, and without moving your pelvis, I want you to give me 3 slow circles this way. 1, and around. You'll feel the stretch. 2, and around. I'm letting my hands and the TheraBand do all the work. My core will kick into automatically, trying to keep stability. Let's go the other direction. 1. Oh, yes. And 2. And 3. Little hold up, maybe go a little higher, but keep your back straight, please. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Bend this knee, take the foot out. Let's do the other foot. If you're having trouble getting the TheraBand on the foot, just kind of lasso it over. Like, woof. Here we go. Take your time. Stretch here. See, my leg's relatively low. So I'm going to slowly bring it up. See, I can do that with my hands. And hold. Now let's circle outwards. Inhale. Exhale. Woo. Inhale. It's a small movement, but it's pretty significant in what we're feeling. Or at least for me it is. And now reverse. I'm a little tight in my hamstrings and hips anyway, so it's nice to do something like this. It's also relaxing my lower back. I hope you feel that too. One more. Oh. And I'm going to do a little bit of a hold. I'm going to give myself a challenge. I'm not going to round my back, but just feel that straighten a little bit. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Drawing the abdominals away from the thigh. Lengthen your TheraBand, bend your knee, and take your foot out. Okay. Take your TheraBand off to the side of your mat. Okay. Turn and roll onto your side. We're going to come up now and face me. So we're going to do this slowly. Now use your hands to push yourself up on your side. Take your hands on the mat, turn, and come onto all fours. Okay, come onto your knees, take your TheraBand, and put it on the chair. That way we don't have to bend over when we're up again. Okay? So now, ascent. You can go here and take one foot here, right? Or you can go here. You can also hold your chair. Take one leg forward, place your hands on your thigh, take the other leg forward and step up. We're now in a hip hinge. Both hands on your thighs. Hinge back up, and there we are. So I'm going to take my TheraBand off to the side on the couch. Make sure that it's somewhere up so you don't have to reach down later and get it. Or on your TV console or wherever. I'm going to sit here. I just want to do some more arm movements with you. Okay? Sit in your chair. Turn sideways. Okay, and take this leg that's closest to me back, and it's bent, okay, like this. So we're getting a nice good stretch here. Face this direction, and you can grab this hand on the back of the chair. Reach this arm here with your thumb up. Circle the arm up, low, medium, or high, your choice, and around directly to the side. 2, 3. Great, hold here. Twist your spine. Straight. Twist. Bring your feet together. And then walk 1 foot at a time to face me. Let's do 1 foot at a time to face the other side. Take the leg that's closest to me and send it back bent. Notice there's a straight line, or as much as I can, from my knee to my hip. Grab the back of the chair and take this arm, thumbs up, circle low, medium, or high. Up and open directly towards me. We won't go back. 2 and 3. This feels so good. And now, keep this arm here, twist your spine. Grab the back of your chair if you can. Option, straighten the back leg. And we'll take one slow deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Bend the back knee, untwist your spine, bring your feet together, and then walk 1 foot at a time to face me. And that will complete our class focusing on flexibility and balance. I want to thank you for joining me. I had a wonderful time, and I certainly hope you did too. And have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye for now.